I wanted to run my own business and decided that a complete startup was too high risk, and franchising was something that would fit in well, give me the freedom of running my own business and the opportunities within that, but with less risk than completely starting on my own. Really, from first meeting Ken Deary and the team at Right at Home, I liked the values and ethos of what it was about. And just the more I looked into it, the more I guess decided I became that that's the route I wanted to go. It's been excellent. It's had its ups and downs, definitely. There have been some pretty challenging times, but I've always been glad that I made the decision to go with Right at Home and to start a Right at Home franchise. Initial training was good, and since then the support and backup from the head office team has been great. I've always felt that they're there for me if I need them. And also the network of other Right at Home franchisees is fantastic. There's always someone you can talk to share a problem or discuss ideas and so on. So support from head office is great. I feel as time's gone on and they've grown over the last few years. They've now got people who are real experts in different areas, which I guess for a small business gives us expertise within that small business that we would only really have if we were a much bigger business. So I think that's one of the big benefits you get from being part of the Right at Home network. I think being sure that, I think trying to really understand what your role within the business is going to be, so what you would be doing day to day when you're running a Right at Home franchise, and figuring out if that's something that you want to do and that's something that appeals to you and something that you'll be good at. So a typical day for me has, I guess, changed a lot since I first started the business. And I think really as you grow the business, you have the opportunity to delegate different parts of what needs to be done within the business, so you can shape a bit what your day involves. So for me, I'll typically be in the office for an hour or two during the day to catch up with the team, perhaps to have one or two external meetings if people come in to see me, but also spend a lot of time out in the community, in networking groups. We run quite a few things in the community, like a Singing for the Mind group, so I might go and visit that. And I work from home a bit as well, because I find I can, if there's stuff I need to get on with, I can concentrate a bit more without the distractions of the office. Work-life balance is great. Certainly in the first year or so it perhaps wasn't so great. You know, if you've got a load of work you need to do, you might choose to do that in the evening so that you can get home to pick the kids up from school. So I've always had, you know, a bit of flexibility, whereas now the work-life balance is good, and I really can choose how much time I spend in the office and so on. So my plans for the future, long term, in about 13 years, when my kids are grown up and have probably left home, I plan to sail around the world. So I want a couple of years to do that and be able to afford a boat to do it in. And really before that, keeping growing the business, keeping doing more in the community and trying to scale the business, but sticking to the same values and quality that we have now. I think really trying to understand what's involved and decide if it's something that you think you'll be good at. But I'm certainly delighted at the choice I made.